Live from the SRC in Northridge, California, the Matadors at home in its opener against the USC Trojans, who are coming in with one result, no wins, no losses, just a 1-1 tie against Loyola Marymount. We'll get you to some of the players in just a moment as we enter the new club season here on the Matador Sports Network. Ethan Hansen, and a very beautiful day here in the 818. Temperatures about, say, a high 60s with a very melodic breeze. The Matadors wearing red jerseys with black shorts, and USC wearing white with black numbers. Matadors will start off with the ball, and we are underway. Ooh, a little bit of a misplay there. Pressure coming in for CSUN, able to gather themselves as the ball is played toward the middle by Brandon Waters. Ball is going to run out of bounds on this all-turf field, and it's a throw-in for the Matadors. Here's David Full on the throw-in. Looks like he's playing either the defense or the mid. Funneled to 25, it looks like Chris Herrera. Now to Full. Full near side. Ball going to be taken away, and now here come the Trojans. Middle side on the counterattack. Coming out wide, and the Matadors able to return possession, have the ball at the middle of the field, and that ball is being gathered by Kenny Casillas. Far side now, and here come the Matadors on the attack. Looking backside to Kevin Ramirez. Ramirez looking for options. Passing it back to Pedraza. Played toward the middle, out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for the USC Trojans on the far side. Once again, the CSUN Matadors in its opening debut, its first game of the season here at home at the SRC field. Pressure coming from the Matadors, and if you're wondering about the rules, they differ from the varsity sports played at the NCAA level. Meanwhile, we got a whistle and a foul, and it looks like a free kick for the Matadors from 18 yards away near side. Looking for the early goal right here. And what looks to be the 5th minute. Here's the shot over the center, and looks like it'll be cleared out, deflected off of a Matador body, and it'll be a throw-in for the Trojans. Number 10 out over the middle, and it's immediately taken away by Jorge Felix. Felix to Adrian Charles, and back to the defense as the Matadors will try to gain shape. Taken away now for the Matadors, trying to gain possession. Trojans, meanwhile, might come in with this game a little bit sharper, being that they've already had its first game and looking to counterattack again. No shots on goal so far, but here come the Trojans. Ball going to be tapped away momentarily, but still another shot streaking to the near side. Number 10 with it. Flicks toward the middle. Shot. Ooh, just missed inside post. Past the diving Robert Fuentes, who's being given the start in goal today. So for Fuentes, gonna let it rip as he'll kick that ball 50 yards downfield, and here come the Matadors. Immediately with the takeaway, though, are the Trojans coming up toward the far side. 18 with it. Shot deflected. Matadors trying to gain possession. No shots on goal. Just a little bit of a 5-yard shot that missed the inside post. And Trojans right now in control, winning the time of possession. But time of possession can be a little bit of a misnomer. It's about the penetration, and that's what the Matadors are going to try to achieve. The ball is now played to number 2, Felix. As the Matadors looking to attack. Here's Waters. Waters shot on goal. And it's a goal for the Matadors in the 7th minute. And CSUN takes a 1-0 lead. Like I was talking about the penetration, that's exactly what the Matadors needed. And the result yields them being up 1-0. That goal being scored by Michael Adenyai. 1-0 in favor of the Matadors, looking to knock off the unbeaten Trojans early this season. And here come the Trojans trying to counterattack. Matadors getting bodies though. Trying to go far side with it, but the Matador defense all over it and looking to counterattack again to Felix. Felix with pressure. Now to 25, Charles. Charles now to Felix. Far side, and Adenyai again looking to penetrate. Had a man far side, but unable to handle it. So it'll be another USC Trojan throw in, but the Matadors on top 1-0, getting the goal from Michael Adenyai. For the Trojans, looking to push up. Far side, here come the bodies for the Matadors. Done a pretty solid job collapsing in these past 2 minutes. And if you look to the middle of your screen, you got line judge Bob Mayer. Line judge involved with today's game called the foul called that almost led to a CSUN goal. For Trojans, winning time of possession, but for right now, the Matadors just trying to stop them from getting any penetration. Far side 26, gonna lob a shot, inside post. Ooh, a wheel kick by number 10, but ripped it over the crossbar. A valiant effort trying to go a la Pele with it with the wheel kick, but couldn't get the result or draw iron. Still, you gotta like the vision. So meanwhile, for the Matadors with Robert Fuentes kicking it toward the center. Now here come the Matadors playing it out wide. Here's Waters making a run. Waters trying to chase down. Ball's going to be kicked out of bounds by the USC Trojans, and another throw-in for the Matadors with that early penetration. Here's the throw-in to Adenyai. Adenyai to David Full. Full trying to play it through, and instead it's taken by the Trojans. CSUN's defense coming to collapse. Over to get it is Steven Dunn. Back to his keeper, Robert Fuentes, and Fuentes moves the traffic along, and it looks like we have a takeaway from the Trojans on the counterattack. 1-2 ball slapped away, and once again for CSUN, a few too many giveaways, but doing a very solid job of collapsing at least defensively. Ball's going to roll all the way to Robert Fuentes, the keeper for the Matadors, and he's going to get it out. Looking for options. Here's Waters. Waters looked like that ball went off of the USC man 23, so it'll be a throw-in for Waters, and Waters going to go out to Adenyai. Adenyai going to try to chase it down. A little too cute with it from the Trojan defender, and another throw-in for the Matadors, their third. So, for the Matadors, looking to maintain its control and possibly add another goal. Through ball here. Coming in his hand. Shot in. Opportunity in the box. Going to be deflected, and a corner kick for the Matadors, who are controlling the pace of the game in the early get-go as we're in the 15th minute. So here's the corner kick for the Matadors, looking for the 2-0 lead here. Here's a shot. One hopped in the box, and it looks like the Trojans are going to clear it away. And now looking to counterattack. Coming over with the body is Moda, able to tap it out of bounds, and a throw-in for the Matadors in their opening season match here at home against the USC Trojans, leading 1-0. 23 with it. 23 playing the through ball. Good run by 18. Near side. Back to 10, and a good takeaway there by Adrian Charles. Charles with it, now trying to find his man, and right now this Matadors team doing a solid job of connecting. Here's Waters to Adenyi. Adenyi with it to Waters. Waters thinking goal. Instead, the pass is a little bit too wide and points his finger in a pinch, just telling Adenyi just a little bit too far out of my reach, and USC on the counter. Trying to make a run are the Trojans, but that ball going to roll harmlessly to Robert Fuentes, and here come the Matadors looking for another opportunity. Here's Fan. Played toward the center. USC wins the ball back, trying to get progression. Technically, USC has 3 shots, but the one shot for the Matadors is the difference in this one. 1-0 in favor of CSUN. Ball played through, some contact right there. Head referee Jose Ramos right on it, and so for the Matadors, they'll have a free kick from about 20 yards outside of their defending goal. Here's Dunn trying to play USC on the counter. USC, though, really having trouble at the midfield, and that ball is taken away by Charles. Charles looking to go on a run. Back centered to number 8, Kenny Casillas. And now here is Jorge Feliz. Feliz giving it away. Meanwhile, there's Waters, and Waters on the defense, able to take it away. And now for the Matadors, trying to come on the counterattack. Kevin Ramirez. Far side. Ball is going to run out of bounds, deflected off of a Trojan defender, and so the Matadors with a throw-in with the early 1-0 lead. Going to go backwards. Ball is again going to be deflected off another Trojan defender, and another throw-in for the Matadors. So just getting started here in this first broadcast, and once again, thank you all for joining us here on the Matador Sports Network, the home of CSUN Club Sports. Got a beautiful game here in the Valley. Game time started at 6 o'clock. Could not ask for a better day. Just as the sun starting to set, beautiful 66 degrees. So now for the Matadors, looking to add another goal to their resume against this Trojan team who had one result already, a 1-1 draw against Loyola Marymount earlier in the week. Ooh, nice move there by number 10, catching Adrian Charles off balance, and now here come the Trojans on the run. Backside, cross toward the center. 19 with a good look with it in the box. But once again, this Matador defense proving to be strong again. Meanwhile, we got a injured Trojan writhing in pain, and for the Trojans, gonna have to get some training staff out there. Look like, was it his right ankle? And looks like 19's actually popping up under his own power. Looks to be okay. Might have tried to draw the foul, but can't make any assumptions. So 19 going to be checked out of the game, and we'll have our first substitution. Here's Fuentes. Fuentes going to let it rip. Drives this kick about 40 yards, but for the Trojans, once again, able to counterattack. Good moves. Ooh, shot in the box. A body got there. I think that was Fan, and it'll be a corner kick for the Trojans. Good job of Kevin Fan coming flying in. A possible goal opportunity, but helping out his keeper Fuentes, deflecting that ball and forcing a Trojan corner. So here is number 10 with the corner far side. Gonna play a short shot in the box, and man, the bodies from CSUN are really flying all over the place, getting some solid defense so far. And once again, for this USC Trojans team, they have 3 shots on goal, but the Matadors with the one shot on goal, and it's been the difference, 1-0. Ball played toward the center again. Trojans looking for the equalizer. Shot in the box. Shot is going to be just over the crossbar. That's the 4th shot taken by the Trojans today, but still unable to yield a result. And I think we're having some issues right now with goalkeeper Robert Fuentes. Does he even know where the ball went? I think that ball got kicked into the bushes. Not sure if this is going to add to the stoppage time or not. Think it will. Oh, now we got another ball, so. Yep. So, ball able to get out of the bushes, and now looking to take the goal kick. It'll be Steven Dunn. So Dunn going to hit one center as the Matadors working far side, and now with it is Brandon Waters. Waters with it now on the Trojan side, looking to attack. Far side to Charles, who penetrates back to the center. Going to go over the top. Looked like to Kenny Casillas. That ball's going to roll out of bounds, and a goal kick for the Trojans. And just a couple of notes for you. If you missed out on the women's soccer game yesterday, the Lady Matadors able to get a 2-0 result here at home. So good job by the Lady Matadors, and now the men's team looking for a similar result. Ball taken away by Charles. Here's Charles, cross toward the center, deflected, and meanwhile USC looking for a clear, not going to get it. Now they do, funneled toward the center, but CSUN able to chase it down, looking to switch directions and keep possession. Back to Juan Martinez, but USC again with the takeaway. Now back toward the center. Good defense there. The number 2, Kevin Ramirez. Ball played toward the center. Ooh, number 10. He's going to take a shot, and that ball is going to be one-hopped and saved by Fuentes. Fuentes going to quickly air it out with a throw far side, and now for CSUN. Looking to counter. Ball played toward the center. Asking for it is Jorge Felix, and he's going to get it. Oh, excuse me. He went to Denny. Denny had it. Lost in the center of the field, and USC once again dominating time of possession, but unable to show a result. Ball is going to be kicked out of bounds, bouncing almost off of the ball dome of one Bob Mayer, who has 20 years of reffing experience, has reffed Division I, Division II, Division III, junior college. Trojans on the throw-in, looking for the equalizer and tie this matchup at 1. Here's number 27 now. To the backside, 26. Back to 26, funneled toward the center to 27. Pressure comes from Adenyi, and that's what the Matadors have been doing well so far, is making sure that they've been keeping their gaps and making sure that they don't open too far. CSUN looking to clear it now to counterattack. Here's Farias, has it taken away. Ball played toward the center. Dangerous ball, and on the clear was Steven Dunn. Trojans, though, still with it on the Matador side. They've been getting the penetration, just unable to get one past the white line. Only one foul so far called in this one as well. Pretty clean game. Ooh, ball played toward the center. Opportunity lurking for USC, but the Matadors again able to clear back to center field. Adenyi with pressure. Number 2, Felix. Ball played far side to Chris Herrera, and ball's going to run out of bounds. Throw in for the Trojans here as we got a player down. Meanwhile, shot into the box and tapped away by Fan again. Looked like the Trojans might have had a goal-scoring opportunity in the box, but Fan able to tap it away. Keep the Matadors out of trouble, who lead 1-0. Backside. Shot toward the center. Little chippy in the box, but they'll play on. Ball was going to be tried to rip outside post, but nobody home. In fact, that shot wasn't even close. Trying to find that outside corner maybe, but it was a blind shot, and that ball was ripped 7 yards outside the CSUN goal. So goal kick for the Matadors, and meanwhile now trying to spread CSUN's defense thin. Ball gonna the Trojans gaps thin, out of bounds, and here's Fan. Fan on the throw into Adenyi, the lone holder of the 1 goal for the Matadors. CSUN again gives it away, and the Trojans looking to counterattack. Backside. Once again, this Matadors defense really staying disciplined, not trying to reach too much or do anything hasty. Staying on their man. Ball played over the top. Here's Steven Dunn. Ooh, ball took a funny hop over his head. Able to kick it loose, though. Trojans, though, able to maintain their shape. There's Fan, though, and Fan with the steal, and now to Adenyi. Adenyi trying to play it to himself, but instead the Trojans with the takeaway again. Shot block. Shot block from 16. Farias. So here's the throw-in for the Matadors. Ball going to be ripped toward Adenyi. Adenyi with the header and pushing that ball forward as the Trojans looking to regroup. Adenyi with the pressure. Ball played back toward the center. Now retreating. Operating near side back to the center are the Trojans. Looking to push up, get some penetration. Again, the Trojans have outshot the Matadors, but CSUN holding on to the 1-0 lead. And here, coming out of the goal, is Fuentes. And Fuentes making a good decision to come out and stop another opportunity in the box. Ooh, playing it to himself is Felix. Felix with an opportunity. Felix did that shot go off the CSUN defender. It doesn't matter. Play on. Here's Felix. Felix crosses. Ball center. Header there by by Chris Herrera. Herrera misses just past the outside post, but meanwhile a beautiful cross indeed from Felix, and then Herrera nearly had himself the second CSUN goal. So for USC, have had opportunities at least on the CSUN side. Meanwhile, we got a takeaway. Here's Waters. Waters going to rip a shot, and that ball is going to travel into Narnia. He ripped that thing looking for the goal, and instead he knocked it over the security booth and into some bushes. So, got a new ball, though. So here come the Trojans, operating far side and looking to attack a CSUN gap. So far, though, no results. The Matadors leading 1-0 on a goal scored by Michael Adenyi. Meanwhile, we got, I believe, a handball was called on the Matadors, so that's their first foul. Ooh, tackle inside the box. Called on Adrian Charles, and for the USC Trojans with an opportunity to tie this thing up with a free kick from about 27 yards out. Meanwhile, having a discussion, a little bit more of a discussion, bit of an argument there from Stephen Dunn. Head referee says, meanwhile, we got a whistle, and Trojans will take another shot at it. Had to wait for head referee Jose Ramos' whistle. So we'll play it again. Ramos with the whistle, and now USC going to try to tie things up at 1. Here's a shot saved by Fuentes. Fuentes with his second save of this match. Now getting it out, but once again, USC maintaining possession. That ball is going to go out of bounds. In pursuit was Brandon Waters, and a throw-in for the Trojans. Ball played toward the backside. Crossed in. Here comes Fuentes. Fuentes out of his goal, and once again taking care of business. Coming out of his goal box and preventing any possible further damage. Ball going to be chipped out, and a throw-in for Fan. Ball rolls through his legs. Now Fan on the throw-in. Going to go backside to Stephen Dunn. Dunn funneling it back to his goalie, Fuentes. Fuentes with options, and will go near side, almost playing tic-tac-toe with Stephen Dunn. Now to Fan. Fan near side, funneled toward the center, near turnover. Dunn on the deflection, though, able to gather it. Now to Charles. Charles with it. Charles going to play it over the top. Ooh, nice ball there to Felix. Felix in pursuit. Felix, ooh, nearly took that away from the Trojan goalie. Matadors with pressure, and Charles on the USC side. Ball played toward the center. Matadors need Waters there. Waters not going to get there in time. And CSUN able to clear it away, but now this Matadors team finding its rhythm. Having a couple of nice runs. But now the Trojans on the counterattack. Here's number 10. Taps to 9. 9. Far side. Back to 19. 19, and there is Charles. Charles and Fan come flying in. Again, the defense for the Matadors has been solid today. I mean, whenever the Trojans have had opportunities from at least 20 yards in, the Matadors have been on it like magnets. Trojans still on the Matador side, now going to adjust with their defense and regroup. Far side now Back to the Trojans. Adenyi looking maybe for the takeaway, but instead is just playing his man. In read and react is number 2, Jorge Felix, as the Trojans trying to pursue a gap. Now the Matadors bringing more pressure, ball funneled toward the center. Now to the backside. Here come the Trojans. Shot cross. Again, Fan is right there. Second shot opportunity is kicked into the bushes. So the Trojans having opportunities, but instead most of their shots have landed either over the goal or into, I think, what are those, hibiscus trees? I don't know. I'm not a botanist. I need an expert. Meanwhile, for Robert Fuentes, who has done a solid job behind goal here in this first half, the Matadors leading 1-0 and has himself 2 saves. Airing it out is Steven Dunn back toward the center. The Trojans are looking to counterattack. Here's Fan. Fan to Adrian Charles, and Charles on the counter to Waters. Waters attacking. Waters looking for a man. Waters in pursuit. Waters stumbles and falls, and the Trojans with it for a moment, and Charles with the takeaway. Some hard contact, and looks like we got an injured Trojan down on the field. Looking for a stoppage of play. Meanwhile, here's Charles, and CSUN with the man advantage. And we got an injured Trojan down on the field. And Waters doing the appropriate thing, checking on his opponent. Hopefully he's not hurt too serious, but you heard that big old pop on that right ankle. Looks like he might have just got his foot kicked though, so hopefully it's not a sprain, just a bruise, but trying to walk it off, and the Trojans will have a substitution come on. So so head referee Jose Thomas gonna set the ball, and meanwhile we're having a little bit of a discussion talking about a possible foul there. Definitely had some hard contact, but just looked like 2 players going for the ball, and unfortunate one got hurt. Meanwhile, for the Trojans, again with the ball on the goal kick. Spreading the ball far side, but meanwhile CSUN on it again. Here's Charles with the takeaway. Charles playing it up to Felix. Here's Fan. Fan to Felix, played it off his face, deflected off of a Trojan shoulder, and for CSUN with the throw-in. Here's Fan. Fan playing it to Juan Martinez. Taken away. Ooh, glad it might have been a handball. Meanwhile, trying to keep it away. It's Fan. Ooh, nice footwork there by Fan. Trying to clear it. Ooh, that could be. Oh, that's going to be CSUN ball. Fan with the footwork and then able to deflect it off of a Trojan opponent. Fan working from midfield near sideline. Ball deflected out of bounds and a throw-in for the Trojans as we are almost to the end of the first half with the CSUN Matadors in its season opener at home, leading 1-0 over the USC Trojans. A 7th-minute goal scored by Michael Adenyi. That's where the Matadors stand, leading 1-0. Adrian Charles centered to Waters. Waters has it taken away though. Trojans looking to counterattack again. USC has had its opportunities from about 10 yards inside the box, but have only put 2 shots on goal. Here comes USC. USC backside. Ooh, shot block there. Another opportunity, but again, for this Matadors team, bringing the D and coming on when it counts. Here's Waters. Waters now trying to chase it down. Far side. Going to be played toward the center into a Trojan's feet. And not sure who he was looking for. Maybe to somebody come and fill that gap down the center and maybe get a shot on goal, but nobody home. You know who is home, though, is Adrian Charles with the takeaway. Charles streaking. Charles with a goal opportunity. Charles, goal! And the Matadors take a 2-0 lead. Adrian Charles with the steal, the takeaway, and then the finish in the CSUN Matadors as he celebrates with his buddies over with the fans. The Matadors with the 2-0 lead here in the first half. Man, you gotta love it, man. This CSUN team looking very sharp defensively. And meanwhile, Adrian Charles adds his first goal of the year. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Matadors. For USC now, just trying to keep themselves in this game. Is still not over, still plenty of soccer to be played, but when CSUN has been given the opportunities, they have made the best of them and then more. Only 3 shots on goal, but 2 of them have been for scores. 2-0 in favor of the Matadors. Here come the Trojans. Trojans again, but the defense remaining stout. Looking to chase it down, and on the ball is number 9, Ricardo Mota. Taking it away, though, are the Trojans, and back they come. Backside, maybe trying to add one before the half, and offside's going to be called. A free kick for the Matadors. So you want to talk about a nice bit of a follow-up performance. So the women win its game on Saturday 2-0, and then CSUN, too early to tell, but with a comfortable 2-0 lead here in the first half. Here's the ball played far sideline. Could the Matadors get greedy and maybe get 3? Playing through it are the Matadors, and meanwhile we're going to have a whistle and a foul called. So free kick for the Trojans. It was a Denyi in the 7th minute, and then coming in late with the second goal was Adrian Charles. 2-0 CSUN. Here come the Trojans again backside. 19 with it, but again, played by the Matadors and looking to counterattack. Number 9 with the quick feet. Here's Cesar Farias. Farias, number 2, Felix. Here's Charles. Charles, Farias. Farias looking for a goal. Shot deflected. Charles poking it away. USC had it for a second, and then it's played to number 8, Kenny Casillas. Now to Waters, here's Fan. Fan had it, lost it. Taking it is Felix, deflects off the back of a Trojan defender, and a throw-in for the Matadors. Here's Adrian Charles. Charles to Steven Dunn. Dunn, though, with the misplay, and it's a turnover. Here come the Trojans. Trojans looking to counterattack, but the ball is going to run a little bit too far out of the reach of 17, trying to chase it down. So a throw-in on the backside for the Matadors near sideline. Played to number 2, Jorge Felix. Felix going to kick it off of a USC forward, and Matadors with another throw-in. Cesar Farias, and again another throw-in for CSUN. Playing it up, there is Farias, deflected off of a USC defender, so the Matadors continuing to work this USC team here in this first half. Here's Waters. Waters with the double take. Back now to Kenny Casillas. Here's Charles. Charles looking over the top and trying to find his man. Far sideline, looked like it was Ricardo Moda. Ball going to run out of bounds and a throw-in for the Trojans. So 2-0 in favor of the Matadors here at home in its season opener against USC. Getting a goal from Adenyi in the 7th minute, and then getting one here late from Adrian Charles. Here comes USC looking to counter. USC far sideline. Crossed in, but a shot block there by Mota. And a throw-in for the Trojans. Here comes a throw-in. Ball played in the goal box, and over to take it is Fuentes as CSUN looking to counter again. Maybe thinking three. Come to get it is Casillas. USC trying to maintain possession, but another takeaway from Casillas. Casillas over with it to Juan Martinez. Going to be played back to the USC keeper. Going to rip it and try to clear. CSUN now on the approach. USC again with 4 shots on goal, but nothing to show for it. CSUN with 3 shots on goal, 6 total. And it's the Matadors leading 2-0. Ball tapped toward the center. Shot in the box. This could be what USC need. Oh, what a save there by Fuentes. Another shot on goal deflected. And it will be a corner kick for USC. But what a save there by Roberto Fuentes. Once again, that's now his 3rd save. And that one could not have come at a more critical time. That ball shot taken right in the box, and here's the corner kick for USC. Gonna fly harmlessly over the crossbar for the Trojans, and so a goal kick for CSUN. And what a play by Robert Fuentes. I mean, you're talking a point-blank range shot to his right that he had to get a glove on, able to make the save, and then his teammates able to get the clear. 2-0 is where we stand. Now for the Trojans, can they get one on the board? Having a bit of difficulty with that task, though, against CSUN here at home in its opener. Here we go, looking backside and making the run is Felix. Felix looking for an opportunity. Ball going to be cleared away, tapped out of bounds, and a throw-in for the Matadors. Here we go. Here's Felix. Felix deflected off his head. Somebody could have been there in the center. Nobody home though. And now for USC, maybe having an opportunity, but able to retreat, get back, and in position there is Dunn. Dunn able to squelch the opportunity. Some contact on the far side. Referee says play on. CSUN with another takeaway. Had it for a moment. Ball going to be kicked ahead. And for the Matadors. Having an excellent first half. It could not go better. Maybe we'll have some reaction for you possibly at the half. Talk to some coaches, give you their perspective. Here's Waters. Waters, ooh, clean slide tackle. Can Waters gather position and get on it? Was able to poke it away. Couldn't gather it, but still able to force USC back. Back toward the center. And for this Matadors team, able to adjust and now looking to counter. USC playing it ahead. Good run there. Here's a shot on goal and another save from Fuentes. So Robert Fuentes having himself a nice first half, able to make a point-blank range save. And now for CSUN, can they add a third one? Can they add the team hat trick in the first half? Playing it himself was Cesar Farias, but got it taken away into the gloves of the Trojan goalkeeper. Here they come middle side. Over to come get it is Fan. Fan to number 8, Casillas. Casillas, light ball, played at the center. And now the Matadors with another run. Matadors with the point blank range. Shot outside post, just missed wide. Juan Martinez looking for the team hat trick, and his first goal of the season. Had an open opportunity, but just missed the outside post. But what a start to the season for the CSUN Matadors, leading 2-0 at halftime. One goal coming in the 7th minute by Michael Adenyi, and then the other one coming from Adrian Charles in the 32nd minute. And that's where we stand. It's 2-0 in favor of the CSUN Matadors over the USC Trojans here at halftime. Stay tuned on the Matador Sports Network. We'll have the second half coming up for you in just a bit. 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to the SRC Turf Field here at Northridge. It is a Sunday night and the Matadors on top after the first half, leading 2-0, getting an early goal from Michael Adenyi in the 4th minute, and then Adrian Charles with a steal, a breakaway, and a finish of his own in the 35th minute, and that's where we stand. The Matadors on top of the USC Trojans 2-0. So for the Matadors, if you are just joining us, wearing the red jerseys with black numbers and black shorts, white socks, and for the Trojans, wearing white with red numbers, red logo, white socks, black shorts. And we are about to get underway as the Matadors will be going from right to left and USC going from left to right. The Matadors able to also get contributions from starting goalie Robert Fuentes, who was able to put up 4 saves, including one that saved a goal at point-blank range. Dove to his right, was able to deflect it. Bodies were able to come and able to turn away the Trojan opportunity. So 2-0 as we await head referee Jose Ramos' whistle. Still waiting the decision, and I think he's just having some discussions. Just waiting for one more player to arrive here on the Matador Sports Network, the home of CSUN Club Athletics. Ethan Hansen here on the call. Ramos blows the whistle, and we are underway as USC starts off with the ball in the second half. And for the men, Matadors able to replicate the 2-0 performance that the ladies were able to perform with, getting the win yesterday. So it's been a good week to be a Matador. Meanwhile, ball played back toward the center. Matadors looking to get some numbers. Juan Martinez into the game at that forward position as the Matadors playing in a 4-4-2. And on the seal is Adrian Charles, and Charles on the counterattack. He already has one goal. Charles poking it to Fan. Well, it was attempted for Fan, but USC able to turn it away, trying to turn defense into offense, but the defense, again, solid. That ball going to be back to midfielder Adrian Charles. Charles now. Oh, here we go. Could be 3. Here's the shot. Saved by the Trojan goalie. The opportunity from Juan Martinez, but this time he is denied. And we have the official start time at 7:04. So if you're keeping track at home for these next 45 minutes, and if you are trying to wonder about what could happen if the Trojans come to a tie, well, unlike NCAA rules, which now have 2 overtime sessions of 15 minutes, the Matadors and USC playing by United States Federation rules. So basically, if you're tied after 90 minutes, it's no moss, and the result is a draw. Throw in for the Trojans, though, as it's CSUN with the 2-0 lead. Here's 13 on the throw-in. Played by Adrian Charles, though. Charles with the takeaway. Swinging it back to Fan. Fan looking over the top, but USC able to keep it on the Matador side of the field. Final toward the center, but the Matadors with a takeaway. And now looking to counterattack. On the run now. Ooh, a little bit of a spicy double tap with the toes. Is Cesar Farias. Farias. Now to David Full. Full looking over the top. 2-1 Agripino. Ball cross over the top, going to be taken by the keeper. And now for the Trojans looking to attack a Matador gap. Ball toward center, popped up and looking like Agripino with it. Ball going to run out of bounds and a throw in for the Matadors far side. Here's the throw in, and again for the Matadors, another one is USC and CSUN trading a throw in for a header. So another throw in for the Matadors. Coming in on the side. That ball is still in play on the USC goal. Another opportunity lurking. Could this be the third shot block? Another opportunity. Still played up. Header going to sail just over the crossbar. Oh, what a beautiful sequence from the Matadors. Just couldn't get that third goal. That could be the possible executioner of sorts. And meanwhile, now we have another injured Trojan. But man, you gotta love the fact that these Matadors are so skilled to play such balls with the cross, the header, and then another potential goal. The type of touch, the type of prowess that it takes a lot of club experience with this CSUN team that we will tell you in a later broadcast. Just getting started here with the Matadors, and meanwhile the injured Trojan being helped off the field by Matador personnel, and just a look of frustration from the Trojan side right now. Ball played at the center, going to be won by Charles, and again Matadors maybe thinking an attack. In pursuit is Kevin Ortiz, and Ortiz wins the ball. Ortiz looking. Ortiz, ball played toward the center. Another opportunity for the Trojans, gets chipped away, but is going to run out of bounds, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Matadors, their second of the match. Oh, excuse me. No, it's not a corner. It's a throw-in. Thought it was a corner. Referee pointed toward the near side. Ooh, Adrian Charles, dangerous play. Charles got knocked out of the air like a pellet to a clay pigeon, and he hits the deck hard. And for the Matadors, going to have a free kick from about 32 yards out. Centered just slightly toward the sidelines. So will the Matadors cash in and make it a team hat trick for the night? On the shot, taking the free kick is Charles. Ball played toward the center and gobbled up by the Trojans goalkeeper. Clearing out traffic and gonna punt it ahead past the half-yard marker. And now for the Trojans, looking for an opportunity, but again, this CSUN team able to connect so well and so efficiently with each other, both offensively and defensively. Meanwhile, the ball played ahead. This could be what the Trojans need to slice the deficit in half. Ball going to be cleared away by the Matadors, looking for another kick, still on the CSUN side. And able to clear it is Juan Martinez, now ahead. Martinez, maybe thinking defense offense. Here's Charles. Charles with a little stop and go. Looking for options, and coming on the near side is Kevin Fan. Fan with it. Fan with a double touch, going one-on-one. Fan trying to make his opponent. It's going to run out of bounds, and a throw-in for the Matadors. Here in the 51st minute of play, the Matadors looking for a third opportunity. Ball cleared away. Here's Charles. Ooh, Charles a little bit too nonchalant. Didn't even go to the ball. Waited, and the Trojans able to regain possession, but doesn't look like for long. Again, the Matadors collapsing. On the deflection is 16. Here is Fan. Here come the Trojans. Trojans, and again, Fan just playing solidly defensively today. I mean, it doesn't take this type of defensive effort without all 11 guys helping each other out. And for CSUN so far, although we have maybe an opportunity for the Trojans, but again, there's Fan. No, that wasn't Fan. That was Oswin Oriana. And now, meanwhile, for CSUN looking to counterattack after another stout defensive effort. Collision at the field, but the referee says play on. Ball played toward the center. Looking outside to Kenny Casillas. Trojans looking for a clear. Looking for help in for the Matadors. Looking to play. Ooh, near take it away. Just. So, played off of the feet of number 13, Kevin Ortiz. And meanwhile, this CSUN team, I mean, USC is looking for some calls, but the reason why CSUN is winning a majority of the calls is because they're going to the ball and playing a lot more assertively. When you go to the ball, when you attack, and when you make an attempt on the ball, good things are going to happen. Now ball played over the top, going to be Fruit looped over. Just a big old rainbow, and USC able to regroup. Now defensively, trying to penetrate a CSUN gap. Ball played far sideline, and CSUN looking to play. Chip toward the center, but cleared away by the Matadors once again. Juan Martinez. Here's a shot that's going to be taken from long distance. Ooh, a little interesting there from Robert Fuentes to play it with his feet. Probably should have just scooped it up, but Robert Fuentes very confident in his ability, able to just receive that ball with his feet. Here's Fan. Ooh, a little bit of a late tackle. Here is Bob Mayer, and Mayer waves it in favor of the Matadors. Here's a throw in, and Bob Mayer, the line judge on it, said the Matadors were out of bounds. So a throw in for the USC Trojans, who trail the CSUN Matadors 2-0 here as we approach the 56th minute. Backside, played ahead. Far side near the CSUN goal, and ball's going to run out of bounds, and so the Matadors have another goal kick. And so here is Robert Fuentes. Fuentes going to let it rip. And meanwhile, we're going to have what looks to be a substitution coming from the USC side. Meanwhile, very beautiful conditions here in Northridge. You're looking at a crisp 62 degrees. Not a lot of wind, very dry. I mean, the weather does not get any better, and we hope to have you along with us for the next match here at home. Meanwhile, ball going to be gobbled up by Robert Flores, and Flores going to punt it ahead. Ball headed away. Matadors trying to get some numbers, and now on this counterattack. Oh, here they go. On the breakaway, Cesar Farias. Farias being double teamed. Has that ball taken away. No call as he hit the deck. It was clean. Now ball played toward the center. Breakaway opportunity for the Trojans. Here is the shot. Is goal for... Who do we have? We got number 0 with the goal. The breakaway opportunity for... No, excuse me. We have number 17 with the goal. The breakaway opportunity for the Trojans, and they slice the lead in half for CSUN, trailing 2-1 here in the 58th minute. So now for the Matadors, playing with a 1-goal lead, and now looking a little sloppy here in this middle part of this second half. Ball crossed toward the center, and again Fuentes on the run to take it away, and now we'll punt it ahead. Fuentes, and now needing another goal here. Ball played near side. Matadors need some bodies. We'll see if they bring in maybe a Denyi soon, who is on the bench. Ball played far side, and still in bounds. Nope, it's not. So goal kick for the Matadors. So here's Fuentes. Fuentes is going to try to boot it away as the USC Trojans able to register a goal in the 58th minute, with Matadors still leading 2-1. Here's Fuentes. Ooh, Fuentes a little dangerous with it. Confident in his footwork. CSUN needs a clear, and they will get it. Ball going to be played now at the midfield far sideline. Ball played ahead and chipped away. We've got a whistle and a foul called against the Trojans, so free kick for the Matadors. So the Matadors able to get goals in the 4th and 35th minutes. One by Michael Adonai and another from Adrian Charles. Charles scoring his goal in the 35th minute on a unassisted breakaway. So here come the Matadors again, looking to push forward. Maybe looking for number 3. Ball crossed toward the center. Keeper able to gobble it up. Now going to punt it ahead. Ooh, that shot going to be run just a bit short though. And here's Fan. Fan going to wheelhouse kick it. Jockeying for position is Kevin Ortiz. And now the Trojans doing a better job of connecting here in this second half. Will they be able to push that second goal across? Here's Adrian Charles though. Charles forcing the situation with the steal, and now here comes CSUN. CSUN with an opportunity. Coming down the near side is Juan Martinez. Martinez though has that ball taken away. CSUN looking to regroup with a little bit of a physical contact. USC looking for the foul, not going to get it, and a throw-in from Kevin Fan. From David Full. So here's full. Ball play toward the heel, and now backside to Casillas. Coming out of the goal is Fuentes clearing it away. Now for CSUN, needing the turn. On the run is Cesar Farias. Farias, 1-2. Played toward the center, looking for his man, but cleared away by USC Trojans, who has really tightened the screws defensively. Charles, though, on the seal. Charles. Now defending once again. USC. Looking a lot more disciplined here in the second half, but meanwhile still having to deal with the problem child Adrian Charles, who has provided a ton of issues for USC today. Now here's number 8. Number 8 on the counter. Oh, nice play there by David Full. Full looking ahead. Farias jockeying for position. Ball played now toward the far side. Ball played toward the center. USC, though, with numbers. Shipping it ahead, cross back. Sees a, ooh, looked like a possible foul right there. No foul, and Jose Ramos letting him play. Ball out of bounds. And meanwhile, we're going to have a pair of substitutions. So we'll see who these Matadors are. Looks like we got number 8. Yep, that's Kenny Casillas. And at number 10, Brandon Waters. So Casillas and Waters back into the game. Right here now as we approach the 65th minute of play, and CSUN clinging to a 2-1 lead. Opportunity for the Trojans again, possibly to tie this thing up. Ball cleared away though. Nelson Peraza with the clear. So here comes USC, and meanwhile that ball deflected off a Trojan player, and we will see, ooh, Trojans arguing about the call, but Ramos going to award the Matadors possession. I'll play toward the center. USC with a takeaway. Now looking for the progression. Far sideline. Cross toward the center. USC needing a shot. Whose shoulder did it go off of? They're going to say it went off of USC, and for CSUN with another goal kick. Clinging to a 2-1 lead. USC looking a lot sharper here in this second half. Controlling time of possession, then able to get a breakaway goal. In the 58th minute. Here's Fuentes. Fuentes going to blast it forward. Past the half line. USC, though, able to win the ball. Back toward the center of the field. Playing with it is 4, and now will pass it to his far side. Making a run. Heron looking for an opportunity. Steven Dunn, though, able to clear. Dunn ripping it over to Waters. Waters trying to play it, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul called against the Matadors. A free kick for the Trojans. from about 42 yards out, and they're not even going to wait. They're just going to play it back and regroup. Ball toward the center, looking for penetration. Backside on the run, coming to get it is Chris Herrera. Shot taken, and that shot's going to be taken. I don't know what that is. Is that like the is that the PE pin, like where they keep all the balls? Anyway, that shot ripped right over the crossbar, deflected off of the building located behind CSUN's keeper Robert Fuentes. We'll have somebody go get his man. Gotta get athletics, someone to hire, maybe some ball boys. Meanwhile, Fuentes ripping it near side, but again, USC on the counterattack. Chipping it back is done, and now for the Matadors looking to play. Here's Charles. Charles looking backside to Herrera. Herrera playing it forward. Ball played toward the center. CSUN had a momentary opportunity to score, but instead USC with the takeaway. The Trojans now looking to possibly tie things up. Stolen away though from Charles in to Farias. Chipped ahead, played by USC. Here's number 8. Number 8 going to take a shot on goal. Saved by Fuentes. Robert Fuentes now with his 5th save of the game. A shot taken from 12 yards out, able to dive to his right and able to hang on. So Robert Fuentes, a solid job between the pipes today, and they'll need more of his opportunity. And meanwhile, stolen away momentarily by David Full. Couldn't keep it though, and for USC, just looking for one more goal to possibly tie this matchup at 2 goals apiece. Here's 26. Played toward the center. And there's Charles. Charles with the takeaway, and we're going to have a foul called as Charles looked like he might have gotten clipped on that right foot. He's good though, he'll play on. And now for CSUN. Played toward the center. Farias in the neighborhood, but USC looking to clear. Full. Trying to regroup. Back toward the center to number 8, Oriana. Backside. Here's Farias. Farias, ball kept alive. Farias to 20, Herrera. Herrera crosses it toward the center. Charles looking to play it ahead, but instead USC now with the counterattack. CSUN needs to get numbers. Here's Dunn. Dunn playing it back to Fuentes. Fuentes to Juan Martinez. Martinez has it taken away. Ball chipped ahead though, and gonna roll right into the calm feet of keeper Robert Fuentes, and Fuentes killing off some more clock, and we'll take it. The CSUN Matadors on top 2-1. Both goals being scored in the first half. Ball played toward the center, and again for USC trying to find some rhythm. Here's Adrian Charles though with the takeaway. Charles though with a little 1-2 action and megged his opponent. Now looking for Farias, trying to thread the needle through 3 Trojans. Did not work though. CSUN, though, meanwhile, with the counterattack. Ball played toward the center, nobody home. USC looking to counter. And now, the Matadors need to get back. Contact made right there, and a foul called on CSUN, and it looked like absorbing the brunt. Oh, that looked like it was, is it Farias? Yep. Yeah, so Cesar Farias shaken up, might have taken a hard fall, trying to walk it off with, it's like he's favoring that left thigh just a bit. Funny, man, funny enough, it was Farias that got the foul called on him, but he absorbed much of the punishment. Free kick, though, from the Trojans in the 48th minute. Here's the shot toward the center, coming up, swinging and missing. Was down, but able to gobble it up is Farias, and now for CSUN on the counterattack. Played ahead. Looking to make it a secure third. Here's Herrera in the neighborhood, but oh, that ball was shanked. Dangerous ball. Trojans need some pressure. Collision on the near side, but referee says no call. Ball gonna run out of bounds near sideline, and meanwhile we're gonna have a whistle. And for Jose Ramos, maintaining order in his kingdom. No yellow drawn, just asking for a little bit of a maybe crisper play. Meanwhile, that ball is going to run out of bounds. USC thought it was deflected off of a Matador, possibly Farias, but it's a throw-in for the Matadors, and David Full will be the recipient. So Full now working the near sideline. Throw in. Ball headed forward. Charles in the area. But USC able to clear and now looking to counterattack. Running it down, though, man. You got to love the athleticism, though, of Charles. The speed that he has, that big body of his. Looking like maybe about 6 foot. Maybe 165, 170. Collision there at the center. And again, a very physical match this has been. Bodies flying everywhere, especially in the final 25 minutes. In fact, we have reached the 75th minute of play, and the Matadors leading 2-1. USC able to get one second half goal in the 58th, but that's all. And meanwhile, here's Full. Full is on sides. Full penetrating on the attack. Full with bodies flying at him. He just kind of ducktailed, though, and flipped it backwards with his heel. Nobody home. And now USC looking to counterattack. With it, though, is Oswin Oriana. Here's Farias. Farias threading through. Farias looking to make it number 3, and instead he's going to get run down. Still on the Matador side, though. Ball played backside. Now coming in to help. USC looking to clear and now looking to counter. Here's Fuentes. Fuentes, very dangerous. Fuentes coming out of his goal. That ball is still in. Fuentes needs to get back into his own goal. Fuentes able to slap it forward. That ball going to be chipped ahead. There's nobody home. And Oriana able to get the clear. Oh, what an interesting bit of events. Fuentes dangerously coming out of his goal. Able to slap that thing. What a hustle play there by Robert Flores. Now CSUN looking for a goal opportunity. Shot by Herrera gets saved. and an exciting dash in the final 15 minutes of play. And man, oh man, I mean, I don't know if we have instant replay. I'm just getting started here with the Matador Sports Network, but what a save though from the keeper, Robert Flores, on that ball that floated up like a soap bubble, dropped down a scrum, a shot on goal that he was able to save with his right hand. Oriana then came on to help and was able to clear it away. So for this CSUN team, defensively been very tough, and meanwhile now we're going to have substitutions, and Fuentes, who has been a major factor in today's game and the Matador's success, down on the field, but looks like he's just working out a cramp in his right leg, or we shall see. And it looks like we're going to have a substitution now come in for Fuentes. We shall see about the condition of Fuentes, and I thought it was a cramp at first, but now it could be his right ankle. So I think that no matter what happens here, I think Davis Burkholz is going to be coming in to try and finish off the final 10 minutes of action, and it'll be interesting to see what stoppage time we have too. We've had several injuries to both some Trojans and to some Matadors. So Robert Flores, who might have been injured on that ensuing play, and looks like he's favoring that right ankle. So indeed, we're going to have a new keeper to try to come in and preserve this potential Matador victory, and it will be Davis Burkholz. So Burkholz, the native of Granada Hills, his sister Leah plays volleyball in Granada Hills for the Highlanders. He's also a very tall man at 6'3", so ton of length, but coming in like a duckling into cold water. And now for USC with a corner kick. So let's see what Burkholz can do right here. I mean, you want to talk about being thrown into the fray. Coming into the game and already a corner. Let's see how they do. Bodies flying. CSUN needs a clear. Still in the box. Ball headed forward. Ball directed right at Burkholz. Burkholz with the save. Burkholz coming up big and then using that big 6'3" frame of his to chuck that ball like a shillelagh out to almost the near field. Coming forward, Matador's trying to get numbers. That ball going to be quickly eaten up by the USC keeper. Here we go. Numbers coming. Ooh, that ball nearly taken away. Deflected off of the head. Off of Juan Martinez. Almost kept it in front. Kenny Casillas. Over the top. CSUN looking to control. Adrian Charles to the backside, and he will play it to his keeper, Burkholz. Burkholz playing it ahead. Intended for Oriana, and now we've got another whistle, and looks like we got another Matador cramping up. Not sure if the two injuries were similar. It was Fuentes that went out, and I believe that was his right ankle, but nope. For this one, it's Pablo Fontora down on the field and just getting his leg checked out and trying to hopefully get the kink out of that cramp. So 2-1 in favor of the Matadors. the Matadors scored early and scored quickly. The first one scored by Michael Adenyai in the 4th minute to give the Matadors the early 1-0 lead. And then Adrian Charles, with a breakaway of his own, made it 2-0 in the 35th minute. USC able to follow with a goal in the 58th minute, and that's where we stand 2-1 as we are approaching the end of this one, and the Matadors trying to preserve the lead and preserve the victory. We are here in the 83rd minute, and we'll see about the stoppage time as well, possibly being handed out. And now the injured man coming off the field, so now CSUN having to put in some subs into the game. It looks like it's Thomas Capucci. So Capucci in the game, ball kicked far sideline. And so can the Matadors hang on these final 8 minutes? We'll see. Ball played over the top, and that is offsides on the Matadors. So a free kick for the Trojans, who with 1 goal could spoil the Matadors' home and team debut. For USC, already played 1 goal earlier this season, getting a 1-1 draw over against Loyola Marymount. Ball played to the far side, now back to the middle. CSUN in need of some bodies. Coming to get it is done. Done with the pressure. Capucci. USC, though, still in possession. Looking to work its way around. Here's Capucci, though, who's going to win the ball, and we're going to have a foul called on the Matadors. Far sideline, you're looking at about a 54-yard free kick, and either USC will try to spread and attack the gap, or send one in and try to make it 2-0. And they'll send one into the box. CSUN in need of a clear. Ball played near sideline. Shot taken. No, excuse me. It's a cross to the near sideline. Shot taken, ball poked away. USC still with it. CSUN trying to pressure and able to run it down. Is Felix. Felix playing it toward the sideline to Herrera. Out of bounds. And it's still USC ball. Middle of the field now. Deflected and taken. Here come the Matadors. Ball played toward the center. Could this be number 3? And instead, USC gonna deny the opportunity. Coming in hard was Oswin Orellana. Ball going to be played backside. So as we approach the end of this one, and we'll likely have some stoppage time. Here in the 87th minute. That ball going to roll to the USC goalkeeper. And now for CSUN, looking to hold on and win its season opener here at home. Near sideline, and Bob Mayer says the man was still in. Trojans looking to play on. Backside taken now toward the center. Turned over though, deflected, and it will stay with USC. So for CSUN, got off to the early start and now trying to finish, but not if USC has a chance to possibly spoil the party. Shot saved by Burkholz. Man, the goalies have been huge today for the Matadors. Fuentes had 2 goal stopping saves, and then Burkholz adds 1 to his resume. But CSUN sloppy, and now can USC put one past them? Not if Chris Herrera has anything to say about it. However, deflects off of Herrera, and now we're going to have a corner kick from the near side. So for USC, with a golden opportunity to tie this one, here is Burkholz, and Burkholz with another save, using that 6'3" frame of his and coming over the top and snatching that ball right out of the air. Burkholz now playing it ahead. CSUN looking to put this one to bed. Maybe a third goal. Coming on the run is Juan Martinez. Martinez turns and getting some help. Here's a shot going to be taken. By Ramirez, saved by the keeper. Here's Flores. And number 8. Here's Casillas. Casillas going to drive one, and again, gobbled up by the Trojan goalie. So at this point, though, the Matadors are leading 2-1. It's just about maintaining that pressure and preserving the win. USC, though, possibly with other plans. Shot going to be taken and going to be one-hopped right into the gloves of Burkholz. Burkholz plays it backside. And now the Matadors again. Matadors with numbers. Could this be 3? Ball centered. Coming in. CSUN still with numbers. Shot going to be crossed over the head. No, that ball is still in. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Toward the far sideline. Looking for number 3. Shot played in the center and deflected out of bounds. A corner kick for the Matadors. So the Matadors looking for the executioner, looking for the third goal, and win its first game of the season. All played toward the center, in the box. Man gonna spin, but CSUN not even gonna get a shot on goal, and now USC looking to counterattack. USC with numbers. USC played ahead. Ball gonna be rolled offsides. Bob Mayer has his flag up, and it's finally called. USC with a very flabbergasted look on their faces. The whistle was not blown. They thought to play on, but Mayer had his flag up, and for CSUN now, just looking to keep USC at bay and win its first match of the season. Again, offsides called on the Trojans. Can score one on a set piece. Here we go. Here comes the corner. Over the top. Good header saved by the USC keeper, but another corner for the Matadors. A well-placed header. By number 8, Kenny Casillas. So Casillas nearly made it number 3 in his first goal. Ball played backside. Ball over the top. Here's Oriana in the area, and insane. That ball's going to be saved by USC, and ladies and gentlemen, that is game. The CSUN Matadors, with 2 first-half goals, win by a final score of 2-1. It's Michael Adenyai who scored his first goal of the season, the Matadors' first goal of the season, in the 4th minute, and then Adrian Charles added one of his own in the 35th minute. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. The Matadors win its first game, its season opener, by a final score of 2-1. So hopefully we can get some post-game reaction for you coming up right after this here on the Matador Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Ethan Hansen on the call. Welcome to Matador Postgame with Ethan Hansen, and joining me is Robert Fuentes, who came up with 7 critical saves in the Matadors' opening season victory over USC 2-1. Just talk about your performance, especially you had a couple of saves in the first half that were point-blank range. You were able to range to your right, range to your left, and make some big ones and keep your team in the game.
Well, basically, it wasn't really just me. It was like my team, and you know, I was just focused on the game. I never lost one sight of the game. I was just looking at my players, talking to my players, basically.
Now, how comfortable was it when you got that first goal from Michael Adeni in that 4th minute? All of a sudden, you're up 1-0. Did it really just give you a confidence that you guys were going to pull this thing out today?
To be honest, yeah, I was really confident in my team. Like from that first goal, from the first touch that we made in the first half, I was just I was already pumped already.
All right, so now it was a very physical second half. You came out on a ball on the box that you made a save on. Ball still stayed up, and then you were able to slap it out. Looked like your man Oriana was able to clear it out. But it was definitely one of the big plays, one of the few opportunities that USC got to really tie this game up, and yet you came up with another big play. Talk about it.
Well, what I heard from my teammates was at least I got the ball, you know, and I was able to just go at it with him, you know, really hard, and yeah.
All right, so now you got your first win over USC. What is it going to take for you guys to continue this type of performance that you showed today? I mean, other than that one breakaway goal that you guys gave up, I mean, offensively, defensively, you guys were able offensively to trap, also penetrate, and then defensively it just seemed like bodies were there, and you're able to get the result that you wanted.
Well, I think we're fine for right now. I think we're gonna have to, you know, just work on a little bit more touching, and yeah, we're fine defensively, midfield, and forward.
All right.
We're fine.
All right. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. Adrian, you're next, bro. All right. Good. All right, here we go. Allez du français. We're with Adrian Charles, the man born in Paris, France, contributed a 35th minute goal to give your team a 2-0 lead. Ultimately, you guys pulled it out, defeating the USC Trojans 2-1. Talk about your goal in that breakaway.
I don't even remember my goal. It's been too fast, but now I'm happy to score for my first game, you know. And my friends are here, so I'm glad for the team. But more important is the score. We won, so I'm glad.
All right. So you probably don't remember the goal, but what did it feel like after you got that second goal, your first goal of the year, and really give your team a boost?
It's always good to score, you know, but I tell you, the more important is for the team, and I'm glad.
All right. So now, what is it going to take for you guys to continue this type of performance? You guys got some upcoming games. Your first game of the year, but yet you're able to perform against a team that tied Loyola Marymount 1-1. So now, moving forward, what is it going to take for you guys to maintain this level of play?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope win every game, and this is a goal. This is a goal. It's a win every game.
All right, you heard it from Adrian Charles yourself, the native of Paris, France, taking it to the States, taking it to Northridge, and getting himself his first goal of his career. Thank you. All right, now, next. Adeni. Here we go. Again, Ethan Hansen, and with the man of the match, Michael Adeni, who scored a 4th minute goal, got off the Matadors to an early run, ultimately winning 2-1. Talk about the way that you guys were able to just, from that very first touch, able to execute, and then you came out with the finish.
Well, we wanted to come out pretty strong. It's the first game of the season. It's a home game. We wanted to, go out there and show everyone what we had. And, we pressured, and the goal just happened to be a result of all of our hard work, and that's pretty much it.
Now, it just seemed like that you guys were just able to match and, in fact, overmatch USC's physicality. You were beating them to every ball. You were the aggressor, and ultimately you were able to deliver the knockout punches in that first half.
Yeah, we've been working on that for a while now. We got our team together, and we've been working on that, getting stronger, getting faster, and we've just rededicated ourselves this year at CSUN, and we just want to do well.
All right, now were you guys nervous coming into that first game, especially since USC had already played its first game? Was there any nerves at all, or were you guys ready?
I think we were ready. We were pumped for this. We really wanted to do this, and it showed on the field how ready we were.
All right, so now moving forward, what is it going to take for this team to continue to have these types of nights and continue to get these results in order to keep winning and possibly get to even bigger and better tournaments moving forward?
It all starts at practice. We all had to, come to practice with the right mindset and pretty much put in all the work that we've been putting in already. And if we do that, things will get better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that was Michael Adeni, your Matador Sports Network man of the match. And this has been Ethan Hansen saying so long. The Matadors with its season opener defeating the USC Trojans 2-1. We'll see you next time.